It's the Karachi Ghazis. They've been in sublime form. The last 4 games they've won. Had a bit of a slow start to the tournament, but since Iftikhar Ahmed joined the ranks, since he added that experience, they've just gone from strength to strength. Farhan, Sabzada, Farhan, the captain, and Akhlaq have been are very, very dangerous players indeed. They've got a star-studded batting line of Haider Ali and Iftikhar Ahmed, as we said before, Umar bin Yusuf as well, another very exciting man. And of course the man we've been talking about, Khawaja Nafe, another exciting talent. So very evenly matched teams, I have to say, Ali Yunus. Hard to call. My feeling is that it's a big total. I think 210, as we know, is one of the highest totals in this tournament, if not the highest total. So therefore, it's going to take a mammoth effort, and well, they've got the conditions for it. It is a good wicket. I know that there's been a bit of moisture and a bit of rain, and ground staff have done an incredible job to get a game on tonight. But they'll need a good start.
Absolutely, and as you said, if any team can do it, it is Karachi Ghazis with all these names that you took, big players. Sabzada Farhan, we know what he's capable of. He's a big hitter of the ball. He'll have to do what Umar Amin did. They'll have to complement. They might have to learn from Mirpurkhaas how they go about the first inning. They'll have to do the same.
Yeah, just to pick up on that, you're absolutely spot on. I just thought what was excellent about the opening partnership is Umar Amin took a few more deliveries, didn't he? We watched the other night, he looked in a bit of a frenetic mode, and he was out LBW early to the experienced left arm spinner. And since I think he learned from that, and he thought, you know what, I'm just going to give myself a bit of time. And well, fortunately, his partner Mohammad Sahel played an absolute blinder. So they had the start they wanted. Can the Karachi Ghazis get the start they need? Clark had an outstanding start to the tournament. I think he made 70 in that first match. A couple of little cameos outside of that, and a 90. So perhaps he's the one tonight.
Well, they're up against him in goal. Seams the ball, swings the ball. Right from the middle through. What timing! What timing by Sabzada Farhan. 3 runs, excellent running also. The intent has to be there. And that comes from running between the wickets. You can tell.
Yes. Good shot. Wasn't a bad ball really, was it? But as a batsman, we all know you get one through the gap first ball. Get 3 runs to your name, 2 runs to your name, and you suddenly feel like you're on the way. It just calms the shoulders. Suddenly you feel like, okay, this is okay. I'm here, I'm good. Tonight's my night. And it's that kind of intent and that mindset in these short format games that you really do need. Mid off, mid on, or up. There's a bit of swing early on.
Yep, got big on him. Yes, good running. Excellent chance. Fantastic running. That is the key, I believe, in this run chase. Just don't let the pressure get to you. Keep on rotating the strike. And you've been saying it throughout this tournament. It's the running between the wickets that matters.
Yeah, I mean, your batting and your bowling is going to go up and down, isn't it? You know, everyone's going to have different days. Some are going to be, some days it clicks, some days it doesn't. But the one thing you can get right, as a unit, as a team, as a coach, everything is the running between the wickets and the fielding. There's no excuse for poor intent.
Oh, that will be a boundary. Leg byes. Leg by. That's a good start already to Karachi Ghazis. Sami in goal. Not the quite right line to be bowling early on.
It's amazing how the first over of cricket matches can really set the tone. And already hasn't quite got it right. It's allowed a player of this man's class to get up and running. Cutting Edge Sports and Channel Tech Production providing some of these incredible pictures. Of course, we've got the final tomorrow. So if you're watching tonight, make sure you're back tomorrow for what's going to be a very, very exciting tournament. .210 the target.
If any team can chase this down, it is Karachi Ghazis. They've got the firepower. That's good. Sabzada Farhan is taking his time. You cannot just go bizarre and start hitting every delivery. You can take your time. Just get yourself in. Just learn from what Umar Amin and Sohail did. It's that simple.
Yeah, and there's going to be a bit of swing early. You know that. You know there's going to be a good delivery here and there, but you've got to just wear it out, see it out. You know, there's no need to panic, you know, even if there's 2 or 3 good balls or even one good over. You know, guys of this experience will know that. You can always play catch up in the 4th and 5th overs of a power play.
Whoa, swing and a miss. Sabzada Farhan. Look, there is no slip already, so you can tell they are on the defense. They want to save runs more than take the wickets. So that's a win already, not having a slip. So just got to pick and choose. Just don't go bizarre at every delivery. Just cannot do that. Samin Gul is a quality bowler. He won't let you do it even. There's a mid-wicket in place. There's a deep square leg, deep third. Oh, nice. That sounded nice. Wow. What a pickup shot by Sabzada Farhan. This is what he's capable of. He can hit you big.
One over down, 14 for none. The crack. That's all it was. A short arm jab. You bet he enjoyed that.
The sound was amazing. Just sounded 6. Super. 14 for none in first over. The Compton, we've seen captains opt to ball with the spinner. All these mind games come into play, but Umar Amin keeping it simple, old school, starting off with the fast bowlers. Asim Ali Jat, he's been very impressive too.
Yes, he has all the attributes. Tall man, got some skill, height, bounce. Not sure he'll get much of it tonight. It's all about these matchups. Talking about it earlier, is this a good matchup? Looking at that, it's an outstanding start from the tall quick. Pace, bounce, and a little bit of movement, just ever so slightly away from the right-hander. So that'll go into the memory bank of a Cluck. He'll be thinking, maybe I have to sit back here, just wait for the bowler to err slightly short. That might be the opportunity to pounce on him and try and score, but I'd say get a slip in.
Yeah, looking to save runs rather than taking wickets at the moment. The field set suggests that. But I think this is a good move. Umar Amin tried different things in the previous game, brought in Danish Aziz, did not work. This might.
You know, as they say, just stick to what you're good at. You know, if you've got the spinner to do it in the first few overs, then bowl him. But if this is what predominantly is your strength, then use it. And I like this from him. I agree with you. I think there is a bit of swing around. And there is a bit of movement. And if there is, this is their chance of taking wickets.
In first 6 overs, we've been talking about the importance of those 6 overs. Good start. If they can get a couple of wickets early.
No ball.
Oh no, he's bowled a no ball. Asim Ali Jat. You cannot do that. It's a pressure game.
What have you done, young man? What have you done? Everything looks so good. Oh, that's close. Yeah, just. It's a game of very fine margins. Unfortunately, these are the 1%ers, the 2%ers that can cost you against class players like a Cluck and Saibzada. Free hit.
What it does is it just gives him the license to thrill. He was struggling to get it away, but this might be his opportunity to get going. Smartly bowled. Smartly bowled. Was looking at the leg umpire for a wide, not given. It's given it one of the overs, so very smart delivery to bowl Asim Ali. That's why I said it's a good move to have Asim Ali up there, because it just makes Clark uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was a brave delivery. Let's have a look at his run-up. It's very smooth, it's rhythmical, he's tall. Not easy to get everything in alignment. Yes, and there's a big off-cutter right into that pitch. Ah, it's a very good shot. It really wasn't a bad ball. It was a good length, and he just stood up on that, didn't he?
No way it was that full. No way. But he just picked it up. The placement was just superb. That is the class of this man, Clark. Such a clean header of the ball. There is nothing slog about his batting. Look at that, just waited enough, picked it up, hit it straight. Just great hitting by Clark.
Oh, even better. One off the front foot. And a beautiful shot off the back foot. Karachi Ghazis are back in this. They're not finished yet. Yeah, it was a nice looking shot. A little bit uppish, but found the gap. The boundary for Clark. That's 2 in a row. There's pressure on Judd. Can he come back? He's got 1 ball left in this over. It was a very good shot. Finds the boundary again. So 23 for no wicket. 1 to go. And pressure.
Oh wow, what a shot that is! As straight as you can get. Downtown by Clark. 1 and over. It's probably what they wanted, what they needed, Karachi Ghazis. They're off to a rocking start. 2 done. 29 for none. Making all those changes, Umar Amin, just 1 over for Samin Gul. Now he brings in Shahab Khan. Very impressive left-arm fast bowler. That's what they said, this not let the batters settle with 1 pace and length. So Umar Amin making all those changes. It's all about those mind games, because skill-wise both teams are balanced, equal. It will be captaincy's check from Umar Amin. It did not pay it off the last time. It got horribly wrong, in fact. Cost them the game. What happened there? Umpire just realized it was a no ball and he just didn't bowl that. Called it early maybe.
Ali, just a question about Mirpurkhaas. And of course, their batting has been their main strength. They're bowling just a bit weak. I think you look now and you think this is where they fall into a bit of trouble. Perhaps lack that experience, that spin option. Yes, they've got Arif Yaqub, who's bowled well at times. They've lacked a bit of nous. I just feel that the bowling options they have now, if they don't work out, there isn't much of a backup. Where does he go to from here?
I think Usman Tariq, he's the one, he's that X factor in the side. He's the one who's bowling those leg spins and these googlies, and he's been very impressive. Not many batters have read him in this tournament. I think it was only Salman Ali Agha who read him, because he's an international player, so he knows how to do it. So in my opinion, I think if Mirpurkhaas, he's the go-to man, because with Arif Yaqub not playing, he will be relying on that man, and he's done really well.
I wonder whether they'll rue the fact that they didn't choose to go with Yaqub. Alongside, of course, was Montarik. Shahab coming in the extra pacer, but that's what I'm trying to say. I think it's a risky tactic in many ways. I guess if you win the toss and he takes a few wickets up top, you think, oh, it was a great selection. Now they're bowling with a bit of dew. Ball coming on nicely. Good comeback from Shahab. Very, very good comeback. It's been a good start to the over. So hopefully he proves us wrong and he tells us why, and his captain why he's been selected.
Yeah, he's got the skill, he's got the potential, Shahab. But we did not see much turn in the first inning. Even the quality of Zahid, we didn't see many. Adil Mio bowled beautifully in the previous delivery, was not in the previous match, was not much effective. So maybe they read the conditions, realized that this might not turn. So let's have an X factor in the side as Usman Tariq. Although Arif Yaqub has been brilliant from last couple of months, it must have been a very difficult decision to make. But they've taken it, is backing it, and Shahab has a skill. You have to say that. Let's see if he proves it right. He's bowled well so far. Four dot deliveries.
4 dots. It's always a dangerous time in T20. You look at stats, and a lot of these guys behind their computers, you can see there all the statisticians and the coaches know that 4 dot balls sometimes can get yourself a wicket or the boundary. Who's going to break first? As Saibzada Farhan said, is he going to come down the wicket here and say, I've seen enough? Or is he going to respect the left armour of Shahab?
Shot and a half. Through covers. That is the quality of this man. We just somehow don't know where to bowl at him.
This is such a good shot. Not much foot movement, but you don't need it when you've got hands like this. Ever so slightly wide of off stump. My word, does he hit on top of the bounce and thrash this through the offside. That is a high-class shot. 13, 33 for no wicket. 1 to go for the impressive Shahab, who's bowled nicely so far. Oh, push hard for 2. Just get 1, so Shahab, an impressive start from him. Just the 1-4, 3 done, 34 for no wicket.
Yeah, they've got batting till Munib Wasif, so they've got plenty of batters. Munib Wasif also very impressive, scored some runs, 20 odd, but he looked good. Look at him, Heather, Iftikhar, Umair bin Yusuf, Khwaja Nafi, you said, he's the X factor in that batting lineup. So if any team that can chase this down is this batting lineup.
Yeah, you're right, worrying times. They needed an early wicket. You could feel the anxiety or the stress just building slightly, because they know that the surface is not getting any worse. It's only going to get better. Dew is only going to increase. The ball's going to come on. And with wickets in the hutch, I feel they've got a real opportunity. 210 is a big score. Let's make no bones about that. So a change of sides, change of ends. Samin Gul's going to come on and bowl his second over. Went for 10 in his first. Not too bad. Offside is up, 2 men back on the leg side. And he thrashes this straight to the man. It's a good looking shot again. So Saibzada is fancying the offside, you would say.
Yeah, that's not the first time that he's thrashed it straight to the fielder. But I like how he's hitting them. And Nick, you like to bat on this pitch. Such a lovely pitch. The ball is coming so nicely onto the bat.
Rolling back the years, Ali. I'm sure you and I, could we put a partnership on? What do you think? Not many ones and twos though, huh?
Smart. No white call. Interesting call by the umpires. Samin Gul didn't like it. He's disappointed. Maybe rightly so.
Yeah, that was an interesting decision. It definitely wasn't on line. I feel that might have been height. Square leg umpire maybe conferring on that. I thought it was a well bowled delivery. I think he got away with it, and I thought he'd done a mighty good job. The little dignitaries looking a bit tense.
No, you cannot go past Umar Amin. He's an excellent fielder. But I like Saibzada Farhan's intent. He's not going after everything. He knows that he needs to stay there. Bit worried, Umar Amin? What do you think? What is he thinking? Wicket definitely, yes, but how, why, where?
Yeah, good question. Very good question. Look, it's this length, isn't it? It's finding the right length. We saw earlier Saibzada Farhan hit two exquisite shots down the ground, standing up nice and tall. As a result, captain just putting mid-on back. Saying to Saibzada, try and hit into a different part of the ground. The wicket comes up into the ring. Clark on strike. Slow ball and well executed. So a lot of those you'd feel, not too much pace on. Clark just signalling that that one's just slid on a little bit. I think it was almost a leg cutter that slid on. You've got to make sure you get those straight. You get any width on that, and the batsman will be waiting for that. Again, the field changes for Saibzada Farhan. Two men back on the leg side, mid-on comes up. Interesting. So you'd expect maybe a slower ball or something to that fact.
Such a game of nerves. Playing around with the mind. Just went after it. Wanted to go straight over the mid-off fielder maybe. But this start is a good start. They're going about 10 in the over. One good over. 1 over of 15 to 20. Will just make it easy for them. So that's how they need to do. So they've done this 3.4 overs right. But they need to continue.
Yeah, Mirpurkhaas will continue to search for wickets, and the question of how they're going to get that wicket, well, invariably from a mistake. Mid-wicket again into that ring. So a clear strategy in terms of the field placing and what Samin Gul is trying to do to the different batsmen. This one hit through the offside again to the fielder, just dropped short. They'll scamper through for a quick single. Again, good running, good fielding, good cricket all around.
Oh, this is such a glorious pitch. Such a nice pitch. Just waited enough. Got it. Found Qasim Akram there. This is gonna be a nail biter, I tell you. You can already sense it. This run chase has the vibe. They are going for it. They're going for it with a plan. They're planning it well. They're taking their time. Hurrying times for Umar Amin. They need to break this partnership. They need to get a wicket. There is a fielder placed just for that. Good over by Samin Gul. They're going at the rate of 10. 4 overs done, 40 for none.
So 4 overs gone so far, 40 for no loss. Another very promising partnership. This, and it is indeed the requirement of Karachi Ghazis that these two and the other batters, whoever gets a chance, he needs to carry on like this. They have to be scoring 10 plus runs every over to make a match of this and to qualify for the final. They will have to keep on repeating this unless they reach 210, which is the golden number, which allows them to play the final tomorrow. So it's going to be Shahab now. Bowled a good first over. 5 runs he gave. And Sahibzada and Clark both on 17. Oh, Sahibzada wants to go hard. He wants boundaries, but it's not happening. A few dot balls mounting up now. Something has got to give, as I welcome Mohsin Bhai alongside me.
A very good start, Salman, so far. A very decent start with a no wicket loss for 4 overs. That's pretty good. 10 and over. If they have to carry on, it doesn't matter if they slow down, but they have to develop a partnership, set up a nice platform, and then capitalize on that. 10 and over is not a difficult target at all, but there needs planning for that. Planning means strategy and a game plan to stay out there and pick ones and twos and the boundary.
Well, hit hard down the ground, and this one will reach the fence. It was not a bad delivery, just the power of the man. Sahibzada is very strong, and he hits the ball really hard on the back foot and punched this one down the ground. Was a slower one, and good timing that. It's amazing the kind of pitch these groundsmen have produced. It's a run fest out there, playing shots all around the ground, batters, and we've seen shots of the front foot, of the back foot, ramp shots. Everything is in there. Wonderful pitch. And once again, that has blazed down the ground. Another boundary. 48, the score moves on to.
Yes, beautiful track on the up, wonderfully placed, and rather hit it hard, as you can see, past the bowler. Straight down between the bowler and the mid-on fielder. There was some moisture early on when Karachi was batting, but now things are different, and you can hit the shot on the up. The short balls are to be punished badly, so the bowlers have to be very careful. And chasing a total of 210, the target is very. I think it's not an easy target at all, but the way they bat, the planning is there. They have to take the game on with a sensible approach. Sensible approach will definitely win this game.
Round the wicket. Oh, this one has been trying to cut that. It's in the air, and we shall see what happens. It's a great take. That's a brilliant catch. We'll still have to find out who caught it, but magnificent this catch. He's running back. It's a high ball. They're never easy. And brilliant take this. And they say catches win matches, and it is certainly one of those. And I think it is Danish Aziz or Umar Amin. Both are standing. Both are raising their hands up in the air. Look at that. Fielder running back. Calling was the key. And I think it's Danish. Yes, it is Danish. Brilliant take.
Brilliant take. Undoubtedly. Very kept his eye on the ball all the time, and running back, taking a loop high catch is not an easy catch to take, but he take it with full command and control. Very nice wicket, important wicket for them.
Sahibzada perishes for his cameo, and it's 48 for 1. This is the bowling card of Mirpurkhaas Tigers, and Samin bowled 2 overs for 60. Nasim Ali 1 over 15, and Shahab, well, he's picked up a wicket. He's given away 13, and he has to bowl 2 balls that are remaining in the second over. So pretty much even Steven in this chase. Karachi Ghazis not going to die wondering. They're after this target. It's going to be a good game, I think. Khwaja Nafe is the new man in, and we've seen the kind of stroke play that he can play. He's a wonderful talent. And it's a game on his hand to win for his team.
Yes, I've heard quite a lot about this young player, Nafi, and it's a great sign for him. It's a wonderful platform to prove himself, especially in this very crucial game, which qualifies you for the finals. And then playing an important innings here, and then even onto the final, will do him a lot of good. This is what the youngsters require: performance at the right time, at the right place.
This is good bowling. This is hitting hard lengths, allowing no room to the batter, and good finish to the over. 5 gone, 48 for 1, Karachi. Sahibzada scored 25 of 19. A Clark on 17. He has looked great so far. Khwaja Naf has just faced a couple of balls and yet to get off the mark. And it's going to be the tall Asim Ali Jatt to bowl his second over. He conceded 15 of his first over, where Clark was swear on him, and he is the same guy facing him. This is well bowled, tucking him up, giving no room, and this is where the bowling needs to be done. You can't give them room to free their arms, because the batters are going to look for the boundaries. It is such a total that without boundaries, this ain't going to happen. It's important that the communication is good in the ground. The captain is talking to his bowlers and taking the appropriate fields, and we now see a deep mid-wicket going towards the cow corner boundary, a deep square leg. Fine leg comes up in the circle, so does the long on, and all the fielders on the ring on the offside are in the circle. 2 deep fielders on the leg side. Once again, beautifully bowled. Hard lengths. Nafe at the moment struggling to get hold of the ball.
Just trying to guide that one towards third man. Yeah, but what good we can see there. We see there's a bit of bounce and pace. The keeper is collecting the ball. Very much at the waist high. That shows a bit of pace and bounce in the track. As we can see in the second innings, the shots can be played on the up. So that's a sign of a good track. He just tried to whack it over cover or mid-off, gave himself room, got the eyesight in, and nicely placed by luck. And that's happened in 2020 cricket, especially in 2020 cricket. The third man position sometimes becomes a pretty useful position for the batsman. Because normally the captain doesn't take a deep third man, and the pace is there for the boundary.
So 50 is up with this boundary, and Nafe trying to free his arms, makes some room, and is lucky, gets a 4, and this is all about the intent. Asim Ali Jatt bowled well. He just needs to continue giving no room away. Oh, once again, this is shot, and Nafe swear on that. This is 6. Making room and creating that stroke out of a delivery which was aimed to be shot, but within the stumps. So he went towards his leg stump and created this room for himself and beautifully cut it for 6. That's good batting. That's creating your own space and creating a shot which will give you runs. And runs is what they need. 59 already, 2 balls to go in the power play. Once again, shot, and Nafe places it beautifully. A deft touch this time through point and third. Great placement this. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He first stepped away, created room, and now this time he allowed the ball to come towards him, and then in the end played it late into the gap. Wonderful batting this. My word, this boy has some skills. 14 runs of the last 3 deliveries and 15 of this over as well. 63 total. Once again, it's been placed down. But this time they have a fielder over there. So 1 to finish. Power play is done. 64 are Karachi for the loss of 1 wicket. So it's going to be the mystery bowling now. And he has been pretty deceptive to all the batters who have faced him. Mirpurkhaas is the bowler who's going to bowl now. And he's the trump card of Mirpurkhaas Tigers, because he's somebody who's pretty deceptive. Look at this long pause just before the delivery.
Anytime.
Just allows like a little bit of more time for the batter to think, which isn't very comfortable when you're batting against such a bowler. Didn't know which way this one was going. And there's a run out. And Nafe is gone. Well, this is terrible for the cause of Karachi. Look at the jubilation in the coaches. Wow, aren't they happy? Misunderstanding, and it's a costly one. Nafe was going great guns, and this is very, very unfortunate way to go.
That's not very sensible cricket, I must say, because they were going pretty well with the chasing 210, 64 for 1, 6.2 over. This run out probably will cost them a lot. As we see, there's a bit of yes or no there. Nafe had to go back. And direct hit. Very good fielding by the fielders. I think they know that to get this wicket is very important for them, and that's why they're showing their desire, the happiness of this. ABC, now what I liked about Nafe is how very imaginative came back and stood on off stump, covering the ball. But then again, misunderstanding in the calling and cost them the wicket. It's a very important wicket to lose.
It's out by a mile. Courtesy Umar Amin. Brilliance, one-hand pickup and a direct hit. These direct hits, they always matter. And somebody like Umar Amin as a close-in fielder is a dangerous person to take a short single to. They're still having a look. Maybe they're looking at if the bails were removed by the keeper without the ball, but that's not the case. Ball hit the stumps. And it's officially been given by the third umpire. So Nafe will have to leave. 64 for 2. Umair bin Yusuf is the new batter, and he has no time to wonder. Has to go straight away. It's responsibility on him. He has looked good, but hasn't got a big score in this tournament. Now is the time when the team needs him the most.
They've started the chase pretty well, and like losing previous wicket on a run out, an important wicket. But then again, they have to compensate that.
Radio commentators on your screen, and the commentary is also going live on the radio. Wow, well bowled. No clue Clark had where this one was going. Usman is a special bowler. He brings in this mystery touch and he's hard to get. That's why he's the trump card for Umar Amin's bowling lineup. And once again, doesn't know which way the ball is going to go. Falls back while trying to cut the ball. Valuable dot balls and a wicket of this over. 5 balls he's bowled, taken a wicket, and no runs so far.
Clever bowling, varying his pace and his line. Definitely the pace that deceives the batsman and the line. Nice towards cover, nice and easy signal, but very well bowled over, especially after the run out. And this lack of runs in this over will definitely put the pressure on the batting line.
7 gone, 66 for 2. So the president of the league, Mr. Arif Malik, and Mr. Shahzad, the CEO of the Sindh Premier League, watch on, and they must be very happy and satisfied to see today's match being played. It wasn't easy. Great work by the ground staff. They had to work all day since morning and put in the hard yards to get this game going, the important qualifier where the finalist will be decided. And these ground staff people are the real heroes. They work behind the scenes. Danish Aziz now gets some turn. This is the first time some turn has been seen. And immediately the keeper has started shouting, breakaway. That means it's spinning. Well, this time punched off the back foot. This will be an easy couple. And it's Faham there, young emerging cricketer. Did well to cut it off, save the boundary.
It did turn, well, it did turn, but it depends how batsmen they both tackle, because on the other end there was a good over, and this one also bowling very decently, bowling within the stumps. This one has to have taken a fielder deep down there just for maximum 1 run. Here the thing is that they will be bowling within the stumps. They're bowling very sensibly. Karachi has already had a good start, though they lost 1 extra useless wicket for a run-up. Run-outs are always disastrous for the batting lineup. So they have to capitalize on that, come back into the game, play maybe 2-3 overs with sensible approach, and don't throw the wicket away. Get back into the game, and they will probably be able to manage the total.
Yes, if the hard to come, so they have the firepower in the bank and on the crease as well. Clark is there, and we know that he can go big. He has scored a 95 not out already in this competition. And this one has been crunched, but Umar Amin at covers is good enough to stop it. So some pressure mounting. Just the 1 run in the last over, and now 4 only on the 5 balls that have been bowled in this one. And another dot. So 2 good overs and 8 gone now. 70 for 2 Karachi.
$70 for 2, 12 to go in this second qualifier, and it well, it promised to be a good one, and it's exactly what it is. Good start for Karachi Ghazis, but they've been pinned back just ever so slightly. Like, he's still there, he hasn't quite got going yet. It's Umar Bin who's now in. So those 2 wickets that have put a halt to proceedings. As he goes big, and they've lost another one. Usman, what a job he's done for his captain. Misreads this and plays all around it.
We have seen in the first over as well, Clark and Nafe both had no idea which way the ball is turning. And this is a shot out of frustration. Played all around it. Massive wicket this for Mirpurkhaas. Clark on for 22. It's 71 for 3. There you go, the famous dry fruits. Find it in Karachi, come from all over Pakistan, different parts of the world, parts of Pakistan. It's almonds, the different nuts. This is the beauty. Just say bhuni hui moongfali.
Puni Umi,
Bhuni hui
Puni Huli,
hui moongfali.
Moonpuli. Pretty good. How did I go there? A bit of work to do, I think. Bit of work to do. I'll stick to the commentary for now. Hyder Ali, the new batsman. And the play and miss. So Usman is a tricky customer of that delay, that action. It can't be easy to get rhythm as a batter. That little forward press that you might have, or looking to come down the wicket, it just has that delay, and he does it really well. Good control. This one will be tickled down the leg side. I'm not sure if it'll go for 4. They're chasing after it. Good fielding. And he'll come back for 3. So good running in the end for Hyder Ali to open his account. Yeah, this you feel is the important partnership.
Yeah, some important runs, but you see the difference of different a mystery spinner can make in T20 cricket. It's a very good batting track, but just that the batters are unable to read him. Oh, well tried, but missed field slightly, but still it was a good effort. But he just puts the brakes on when someone like Usman comes to bowl and batters are trying to find out which way it's turning. And then if you see in the first qualifier as well, he got 3 or 4 for and had very economy rate also was very good. So that's in T20 cricket, these kind of bowlers are more important.
They got their tail up, that is for sure. Mirpurkhaas just changed the fortunes, momentum being everything in the game, and suddenly they can smell victory. 9 down, 76 for 3.
So basically they need 2 wickets here and then the game will be in their bag. Iftikhar and one of these 2, and then it will be a big task for the later order.
Danish is bowling his left arm spin. I feel like Imran has got things right this time. Bowled him early in the power play, and he got taken to the cleaners against Hyderabad. Perhaps learnt from his mistake. Much more comfortable bowling in these middle overs with a bit of protection. There's 3 out on the leg side to the right-hander, and 2 on the off, extra cover and mid-off. So can bowl with plenty of protection. Yeah, it's a nice looking shot, that straight to the fielder.
Danish is not a regular bowler. He can always chip in with 2 or 3 overs, or in 50-over games, 5 to 6 overs. But Umar Amin doesn't have that luxury of having 3 spinners or 2 even main spinners. They have Usman Tariq and then Danish Aziz. It's beautifully bowled. Had to hurry. Oh, that could have been curtains for Haider Ali.
Yeah, it was nice work, wasn't it? In the offside. Very, very sharp work here. Watch this. Yeah, probably just got some bat on it. And Fielder came in nicely. It was a bullet throw, wasn't it? That was curtains for Haider Ali. End of his night, had that hit, but he lives to survive another day. This time it's up in the air. Is it big enough? It is. Out of the reach of the diving Umar Akmal. Not even he can get his hands on it. So another 6, 209 of them in the tournament.
Not an easy shot to play this. Yes, it was short, but wasn't short enough to hit towards mid-wicket, and he carried his bat straight through towards middle, long on. Wonderful hit.
Good intent, Sean. Well, man, very, very good intent. Exactly what he needs. There's no time to get yourself in these games, particularly chasing 210. That is an almighty total. It is a good pitch, good conditions. Again, he's on the cut and he's out. Another one falls, and you have to believe the hopes of Karachi with it. The 4th wicket now, and Mirpurkhaas are making inroads.
Haider Ali is livid with himself. He's one of those players who lack consistency, a lot of potential, but these kind of situations are tailor-made for these kind of players. They had to come good, but unfortunately for Haider again, he falls for 6, and it is 86 for 4.
Much better from Mirpurkhaas. Put some of the wrongs to right. Samin Gul bowled excellently up top. It was a bit expensive, but it's been Shahab, Usman and Danish Aziz who have brought them back into this game. And I say that because there was a good opening stand where you felt like Karachi Ghazis were really setting up a formidable 6 overs, but they've been pegged back. And he's been bowled. Pegged back not once, not twice, but 5 times now, and it's this man, Usman, who's made all the difference. What a spell of bowling.
He's just making difference in this game. Again, Umar bin Yusuf didn't read it at all. Played the wrong line, thought the ball will go away from the bat, will go through his gate. Another one gone, 86 for 5.
Munib Wasif joins Iftikhar Ahmed. Both on 0, both yet to face a delivery, and you couldn't ask for a worse possible position if you are the Karachi Ghazis facing Usman, who's in incredible form here. You say he's got it on the string, and he's bamboozling batsmen left, right and centre. It's been a masterclass in wrist spin.
Yes, a beautiful delivery again. Tried to put a leg spin, but it just went the other way. It's just like a wrong one. Oh, nicely played. Wrong line. Maybe tried too hard.
You faced a lot of mystery spin in your life. You come up against someone like this. What is the key to getting through, and not only getting through, but I suppose trying to score runs off him? We'll come back after this delivery as they took a single. So Manib saw in a one, getting himself going a little bit.
Yeah, coming back to your question, only one bowler I felt that I can't read was Sunil Narayan. He was kind of bowler. First time I played him, and I couldn't know which way he's turning. So I started sweeping at the end. Because it was a one-day game, so I couldn't really just block. So maybe that could be option, but again, different conditions give you different challenges. Lack of bounce can be a problem when sweeping. So that there is a lot of things happen in your head, goes through your head when you're not be able to read.
I guess you just got to watch that hand as hard as you can, and it does get easier. And if you're unsure, play as if it's going to go straight or come back into you. If it turns and beats the outside edge, well, then it does that. But there we go, gets the outside edge again. Bamboozled by the mystery spin. Usman on fire. 2 for 15, 93 for 5.
Yeah, that's beautifully bowled again by Manib. Nearly straight into the hands of the slips.
With 17 from 54, it was all looking quite good until those 2 wickets. And now 3 makes 5. So they come in clumps. And we know that wickets are the one thing that halts a run rate, and that's exactly what has happened. It's exactly what Umar Amin would have hoped for. He knew he had the runs on the board, he knew they had the ability, but they needed to take wickets. Cutting Edge Sports and Channel Tech production has been outstanding, and we're not finished yet.
Smart captaincy by Umar Amin, taking off Danish Aziz as left-hander comes in. There's a shorter boundary on his leg side.
Helped on its way. A bit of a loosener from Samin. Been watching his compatriots do all the hard work. So make sure they stay on it. Mirpurkhaas. This one, eat and drink for a left-hander, but a good shot.
It's nice wrist. Uses the angle. Was provided by Samin Go. Fine leg inside the circle. So it was kind of a free wrist shot that was.
Square leg going behind square now after that shot. Slight adjustments in the field. Again, he goes down the leg side and follows him, and again, it's help yourself. For the left-hander, this is going to feel just the wrong line for Samin here. Captain and fast bowler need to have a chat. Umar Amin walking to his bowler here. What's he going to tell him, Azhar?
I would say come over the wicket because he's just giving him the angle. We've seen 3 boundaries from Munib and all went through fine leg. Need to think on the feet here. Change the angle.
Staying with the same angle. Around the wicket for Samin again. Oh, it's a bit better. Now there'll be overthrows, so Munib will get off strike. I think Samin will be quite happy with that, you would have felt.
His wagon wheel won't change. Ball still went to fine leg. Better line though. Just outside off stump. Now Iftikhar is the main man at the moment for Karachi Ghazis. He hasn't really kicked on yet, but just came in. But he's one of the players who can change the game around.
Yeah, he's got power. And he's done it many times in that middle order for country and club. He needs to do something special tonight. Again, he's been very lucky tonight, as well, a couple of those where on another evening umpires might have been a little bit more lenient. We'll have to bowl that one again.
Backing up good overs are very much, that's what you have your blueprint on. When you have 2-3 good overs, make sure the new bowler comes in, back that up, keep that pressure on.
Nice looking shot for Iftikhar to get himself to the non-striker's end. Nothing like feeling that on ball. Yes, Amin's bowled a bit of a mixed bag. He's a strong man, isn't he? Not of express pace. Expect him to really bowl those good lines and lengths and not give batters much, but he's erred a little bit on his length tonight. I feel like a wicket might just settle him down a bit. Settle down all fast bowlers when they get into the wickets.
That's better. That's better line. If you start the over like this, then batsmen have to take risk. If you start the over with the looseness, then if you have boundaries in first 2 balls, then you're under pressure throughout the over. It is very important, very much important. You've always been told by the captain you're bowling the next over. You had to be switched on not only physically but mentally also.
Yeah, no time to rub off the cobwebs or any looseness. Got to be right on the money. Mid-off is up. And again, it's well bowled. Slow ball into the deck. Will close out his 3rd over and will close out the 12th over. There's 8 left, 108 for 5.
Back off to the 0+ timeout. 108 for 5 in 12. They were off to a good start, Karachi, but they found a way to lose wickets. Now they find themselves in deep trouble, as if Iftikhar looks to build a partnership with Munib, who's looking good on his 18 of just 8 deliveries. 102 more runs to win in 8 overs. Mohsin bhai, it's a tough ask for Karachi Ghazis.
Yes, and all the pressure on Iftikhar because he has been given the responsibility. I could not understand one thing, Ali. Why did he come so much down the order? He should have been at number 4 maybe, if maximum. So give him the chance, because if he's a match winner, he needs ball to settle down so he can develop his innings by hitting boundary. Okay, but then picks 1s and 2s and all that. That's really how you develop your innings, and you keep the scoreboard moving for the team. But anyway, it's their decision. At the moment, Karachi is struggling. Let's see how they come out of it. They have to, because it's not an easy target. Like in 8 overs, they have to get 102 runs, which is not an easy target at all. But let's see what their approach is.
Oh, was in the air, but gone through the fielder's hand. Danish Aziz is not happy. They've given an easy boundary. It's the substitute fielder, Herrera, in the field.
That was certainly a lapse by the fielder. These are the things which makes a hell of a difference in winning and losing a game. That he cuts that nicely, and the fielder couldn't adjust the ball. The body was not right behind the ball.
Very well put, very well put, very well put.
It is such an important inning by Iftikhar Ahmed, because this is the game. This is the knockout. If you don't win this one, you're going home. And the winner goes to the final. It's that simple. But 97 runs from 46 deliveries is not quite simple. Iftikhar Ahmed will have to play an inning of his life alongside Munib Asif, who's a good all-round cricketer. He's got a job to do. He has to stay there with Iftikhar. Oh, he's very smart. Danish Aziz, be careful with those sweep shots.
Very well bowled on the off stump and just moved further away. Didn't turn. It played for the turn. Now, as he was talking about Munib, he has to play a very important innings here. Develop a partnership with Iftikhar to see Karachi through. Iftikhar don't let the pressure taken on him, so he's to share it.
Jump!
Turned.
Keeper!
Turned. Just 1 run. Danish Aziz is a different bowler tonight. He was very expensive in the previous game. Gave away lots of runs, but that was the quality of Faizan and Hassan Nawaz who took him apart. But this is the different conditions. He's bowling at different opponents, different time of the game. Bowled really well, just 20 runs given. Iftikhar goes big. He goes very big. It's into the stands. That is what he can do, Iftikhar Ahmed.
Yes, that is what he can do, and he is a very good striker of the ball. And believe me or not, Ali, when Iftikhar is playing rather for Pakistan, at times there we see the shot. Look at the control in that shot. That is a fully controlled shot. He knows where he's hitting and how far it can go, and it did really go right out of the boundary into the stands.
Good cricket, just placed it for one. He's such a clean hitter of the ball, Iftikhar Ahmed, probably the best in Pakistan at the moment.
Again, I will say, Ali, I personally feel, I could be wrong, he's not properly used for Pakistan as far as batting lineup is concerned. He's the man who can go and change the game with a quick 20, 30 or 40. But he's been given a chance to go right in the end to finish the game, which doesn't have much time with him. So these are the batsmen they need. Now today, the way he's trying to develop a partnership, you can see the caliber of this batsman. He develops the game. So he's a man who can, I can see a little bit of misbah in him. You know, I can very much see a misbah in him. Misbah used to play like that.
They're off to a good start. Sahibzada Farhan and Akhlaq looked good early on. But then Khwaja, Umair and Heather losing their wickets. And I said it at the start of the inning, it will be Usman Tariq. He's got that X factor. They've not been able to pick him. Last over. Just looks good. No one has been able to pick him up.
Batsman actually served the way in the air. I wish we could see the replay, but I think the next ball delivery is coming up, right? And very sensible bowler.
Beautiful, beautiful bowling. Even the best of the best is not reading him correctly.
Correct. And what the secret of his bowling, he's got a little bit of problem there. I think that should be sorted out. It seems to be a nice, strong lad. There you see, bowling and just moving it away from the batsman was thinking, but Iftikhar being a sensible bowler, he knows him, that he bowls, waited for it, that it shouldn't turn, or it's not turning. He just played that straight. Any other batsman, a bit naive or a bit inexperienced, might have gone for a cross shot on the leg side. He might have got out bowled or leg before. Anyway, we are watching some, I'm delighted to say that, watching some good class cricket. Good bowling, some good bowling. Now Karachi, I think personally speaking, they are responsible for this problem at the moment. They played some irresponsible shots early and lost at least 2 wickets by playing irresponsible shots. And that's why they're facing this problem.
A bit of repair work done by the physio. Still have 4 deliveries to go in this spell. And if he can get a wicket off Iftikhar Ahmed, that will seal the deal for them, because he's such an important member.
Yeah, Ali, sorry to do that, but I just wanted to say, I've said this before, I tell you what, hats off to the groundsmen. The way because last night when we left this place, it was like a swimming pool, you know, and we thought, and I personally thought that even if it's so, but the water will seep through the covers and go onto the pitches, and which would have been impossible for at least next 2 or 3 days to dry out. So they have done a tremendous job here. This game was, and it was half an hour delayed. I got the call from the authorities here that's half an hour delayed and match will start. I said not possible, and believe me or not, it did. That's the scorecard for you. Over to you.
It's a sorry scorecard for Karachi Ghazis. But all eyes would be on Iftikhar Ahmed for the remaining 6.4 overs. How he takes this inning along. He's pulled one, but there is protection, just 1 more run.
Yeah, you rightly said, Ali, all eyes on Iftikhar. But here now Munib has to show the class that how well he can develop this partnership with Iftikhar. Take the pressure off him also. Okay, go for 1s, go for 2s, and go for the maximum whenever he gets the opportunity. But make sure he should not play a stupid shot to get out like that. A good ball, if it gets your wicket, fine. But don't give or don't throw your wicket away.
The trouble for Karachi is they cannot lose any more wicket. Oh, that's poor. Very poor. Giving some cheap runs. Could have run 3. They could have, but no, they're satisfied with 2. It's very important that Munib hits a boundary here and there. You cannot just leave everything on Iftikhar. So that is why you say it's important. His role is important.
Exactly, and that will also take pressure off Iftikhar to go for big shots, because Karachi needs Iftikhar to be out there right till the end to win the game. So Munib can really help him with chipping in with 1s and 2s and then an odd boundary.
It's high in the air. Fielder coming underneath. Takes it. Munib Basit goals. Another one for Usman Tariq. It's been the X factor in this bowling lineup. Faham taking a good catch. It's a pressure catch. Did it quite comfortably.
Very well bowled, I must say. A bit of a loop there, knowing that Munib is looking to go for something extra here, to go for a big shot, and there he looped the ball a little bit. His line was very good. It was middle and it was off stump and outside the off stump, and a very well taken catch. These catches, they look easy, but they're not at all easy, especially under the lights.
Munib Wasif goes. 19 runs he scored. It's 125 for 6. Faham Haq, son of the great Misbah-ul Haq, made it look so easy, like his father. Misbah-ul Haq was a good fielder, and this was a difficult chance. It was in the air, it was a pressure catch, kept his cool, took it quite comfortably, and celebrated it. Wonderful cricket. Adil Miao. Oh, that's placement perfect. Right between the two. What a start for Adil. Boundary in the very first delivery he faces.
I really admire the bowler there, bowling right up to the batsman to make him play across the shot, early on to get another quick wicket. Now that was a gamble. Anyway, the batsman connected that. Otherwise, he would have been fairly out leg before a bowl. So I'm really impressed with the bowler here. He bowled very good line, and then he's got the variation.
Not quite where he wanted. Toe end of the bat. We'll keep the strike for the next over. 14 gone. 130 for 6. The bomb was on the top, the red bomb for Karachi Ghazis, but then that dip, and it had continued that dip.
Well, they are themselves responsible for that, because some irresponsible shot it brought them into this position. Otherwise, they had a wonderful start, 40 odd for one, no loss, and then they started crumbling after that.
This will be very interesting. Left arm spin against a left-hand batter with 80 to win in 6 overs. Adil. Oh, fielder, yes, takes it! That's Asim Ali Jah, takes a good catch, another pressure catch. Makes it look simple. It wasn't that simple. Adil Mio trying different things, failing, losing his wicket.
Same thing again, Ali, that everyone is the previous batsman also going out, getting out after playing a big shot. Okay, go for the big shot, but the ball is there. This one, this fellow's just come in, and then he tries to play a paddle shot, remembering that he needs some time to get very well taken catch. He jumbled with it, but then again finished up taking a very important wicket, crucial wicket at this stage of the game. The more wickets that Karachi loses, the more pressure comes on to them.
It's 130 for 7 now. The, what you said early on, Mohsin Bhai, Iftikhar, why is he batting at number 6? That's the question in a run chase. When you need your best batter to play most of the overs.
And Ali, in a crucial game, which is a knockout game. If you don't win this game, you don't go further ahead. So use your best for the right opportunity.
Zaid Mahmood has played a good inning already in this tournament. But these are different conditions. These are different opponents, different times to bat.
And you see now all the pressure is falling now on Mirpurkhaas' shoulders. Two batsmen playing some two big shots. Okay, big shots, but plan your shots. Plan the time for that. And still the time is there. Now Iftikhar has to go big now. Has to go for some very risky shots. To go for the big shots, and ones and twos, he thinks if he goes this strike to the other one will probably throw his wicket away. So all the hard work is wasted.
Oh, he's hit it hard, real hard, through extra cover. Iftikhar Ahmed makes it look so easy.
Yeah, tremendous shot. That ball wasn't too good, a bit short of a lane, but look at the placement between short cover and the deep cover. It was perfectly bisected.
Very close, given, Iftikhar goes. Big wicket, second of the over for Danish Aziz. I think that's it. Karachi Ghazi, that's it. 8th wicket done. Mushtaq Ahmed not happy, rightly so.
Yes, that could be curtains for Karachi, but cricket is a funny game. Now that's very well bowled. Bowled off stump and brought the ball into the Iftikhar. That's a very important ball and probably in this situation the most important wicket. Like I said, you never know, the other batsman might come and do it, but a lot is needed.
Iftikhar goes for 28 down, 135 on the board. Things have changed drastically for Karachi Ghazis as they find themselves 135 for 8 wickets in pursuit of 210 runs to qualify for the finals. They need 75 of 35 with 2 wickets in hand. Danish Aziz is bowling a beautiful spell, 3 for 32, last delivery of his spell.
He very much self-blamed for that in this situation. Played some shots which weren't there and lost a few important wickets and put the pressure on themselves.
15 done, 136 for 8. Mirpurkhaas Tigers at the same stage were 165 for 2. And Karachi Ghazis are 136 for 8. That's where the difference is, the wicket column.
Very well said, Ali. Exactly, the wicket column. That is the thing which is they've lost 8 wickets, important wickets, especially the first 5. And now they're deep trouble. Let's see how they can get out of it. Everything is possible, like I said, in cricket, and especially in T20. You never know, one game, one over can change the whole scenario.
But the question is, do they have the skill? Do they have the potential to do it? Qasim Akram now coming into ball off spin up. Fielder, Herrera can't get to it, 73 now.
But I must pay compliment here, Ali, to Umar Amin. His bowling changes were absolutely marvellous, especially using the spinners at the right place and the right time. And they responded. The main thing is the response was there. They bowled well, they fielded well, and they very much deserved to win this game.
He's trying different things. That one, oh, that's gone. That's definitely hitting the skirtings. Zaid Mahmood showing all the tricks, all the flair, all the style in one shot. He's done well with the bat in this tournament. But 69, a little too much for him, I believe. But because he has no one on the other end, no recognized batter on the other end. Jalil is a left-arm fast bowler. Oh, there was a chance. Definitely a chance. Gone down.
They've gone down and nice attempt. They hardly hit the back to the bowler. But the situation basically here now, Ali, because though I was personally thinking they were at least about 20 runs short. They could have reached over to 220 or 20-25. A nice attempt, very nice attempt. But as far as I'm concerned, as we can see the attempt from the bowlers while during fielding for catches and stopping the boundaries. So that's a bit of football which helped for the second run. Now I was saying that this situation, because they've made a decent score, the 210 the target was, and I personally felt they were at least 20, they should have crossed over 200 mark. But then again, they managed that. Now bowling well, fielding well, and captaincy very well done by Umar Amin.
16 gone, 144 for 8. Karachi Ghazis in trouble.
Shahab starts the 17th over, and what a great comeback in this game after a very good start by Saibzada Farhan and Ikhlaq earlier on. Now it's all Mirpurkhaas. Karachi 145 for 8. And it's Jalil and Zahid. With me I have Azhar, former Pakistan captain. Azhar, what do you think where things went wrong for Karachi?
To be honest, I think credit must be given to the bowlers. Usman Tariq has bowled. I think just by getting the wickets and also bowling dot balls, he just put breaks on, because when Akhlaq and Nafe or Sabzada Farhan was playing, they were going more than 10 and over, so which was they needed. So I think they were going along nicely. That's what a good spinner does in T20 cricket, especially if he has a mystery to him, because the Karachi Ghazi players didn't look like picking him. So that's why the scoring rate went down straight away, and they lost wickets as well.
This one has been spanked to the boundary. Short, a slow one, ample of time for Zahid to go after the ball, and he middled it. Boundary to the total, and you exactly put it right. The mystery element was the key, and he not only stemmed the flow of runs, but he also picked up wickets. That is where Mirpurkhaas absolutely controlled this game. Now, one more hit down the ground, and Danish has been... Another important thing that they've done is they've fielded brilliantly tonight. Saibzada Farhan was caught running backwards by Danish Aziz, an excellent catch, and then we saw the whole team very energized, very upbeat, and there were run-outs affected. Umar Amin was brilliant with his direct hit. and so were the other fielders with their catches. So it's very important in a big game when your fielding team arrives to the occasion successfully.
Another quick run. Oh, direct hit could have been really interesting. End of the 17th, 152 for 8.
So it's Qasim Akram to bowl the 18th, and 3 overs to go and 58 runs to get. Talking about a miraculous performance, knowing that his 8 wickets have already gone down. Got to give credit to Umar Amin and his troops. I think they've put up a great show tonight, and good captaincy, good field placings, good changes. Trying to hit it out of the park, only manages a single down the ground.
Well, the blueprint they have printed, obviously, you know, when you talk about what are the keys we have to take in the game, I think they have ticked most of the boxes today. Especially as you mentioned earlier, the fielding. They took their chances. The first catch by Danish Aziz was outstanding. It's always tough to run back and catch, and then run out, and then it's all started after that.
Well, some people find it hard to play modern cricket, and this is one example. Going too far across and missing the ball altogether. Ball hitting the leg stump. 9th down now as Zahid Mahmood leaves the field. It's 153 for 9.
Well, he was nowhere near for that, and it's just like he wanted to be hurry. He wanted just to be close to the ball. He had a couple of boundaries. 153 for 9.
So it's the last batter now in. It's Aimal Khan, and Qasim Akram has just taken the 9th wicket to fall. Bowled Zahid Mahmood, who was trying to be too cute, moving towards the offside, went there by some distance, missing the ball, exposing his stumps. Wow, big heave, Yorks himself, and there might be a run out. Sameen Gul, the fielder, he had a go, but he missed the stumps.
Ghazis must be disappointed. You know, this was the proper batting conditions. Greasy outfield where the ball never gonna get reversed at the end. So there's always.
Oh, this one is big. Definitely goes over the head of the fielder. It's a 6. And Jaleel satisfies himself with this shot. He's looking at the bowler and trying to tell that I'm the boss. Too far from winning the game, but still it's a 6 to him and the total. Karachi making efforts, but all in vain. They have a mountain to climb. Another 50 runs to get of the 13 legitimate deliveries remaining. The ball is getting wet, but it doesn't matter now. That's intelligently bowled. He was lining him up to go over mid-wicket again. And Qasim, he's smart. 18 gone, 160 for 9.
If you look at the difference, loss of wicket, you can see a lot of starts early on. No one continued and play a big inning like Mirpurkhaas players, Umar Amin, and Suhail. The way they batted, both had some.
Faham bowls right arm medium pace. Young boy playing in the emerging category. Young Misbah-ul Haq we can call him, but he bats left-handed and strongly built, tall boy, good future prospect, and he gets his chance to bowl tonight in this big game. It's good to see youngsters get a platform like this to come and make a name for themselves, an opportunity for them to catch eyeballs. Coming straight away, comes around the wicket to the left-hander.
Yes, brilliant opportunities provided in this league, especially to express themselves, to showcase. This is ZKB SPL. Oh, nicely bowled bouncer. Should be proud of that. On a kind of slowish pitch. Nice thinking. Even though you're not express against tailenders, this is always an option.
Well, he surprised the batter Jaleel, who I think was looking for a full one, but in the end he had no stroke to offer to this short one. In fact, he got hit. Fortunately for him, no damage done. And good to see youngsters think differently, think aggressively. He's got a decent action, and this time he follows the batter. Gets a dot ball. Impressive 4 deliveries.
If he wants a wicket, if he can go with slower one, I think the way he's swinging his bat, that probably his first wicket would come that way. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe. Clearly he's looking to go big, and he bowls a slower one, but this is a good connection. Goes over cover, flat bats it, gets a boundary. So this happens. You see bowlers try variations, and a young bowler like Faham with not much experience definitely tried what you said, but it was a bit short, and it's easier to manage a slower short delivery. This is once again a bit short, this time pulled but straight to the deep mid-wicket fielder, and that should be the over number 19 bowled. 167 for 9 Karachi.
So the last over, they need 7 sixes out of 6 balls, which can only be possible if Samin go for no balls. Otherwise, game's done. But
it's 43 required, as a how many no balls will he bowl? And this is another variety, another slow one, kind of a leg break or a leg cutter you can call it. And Samin goal. It must be a good feeling to come up and bowl when you know that you've already won the game.
so when I was young, and my young friends also, when Pakistan was losing and this kind of stage had come, I was still optimistic and think about no balls.
Well, this has been sliced over point, and a good effort there from Faham. He stops it from going to the boundary. That's wonderful to see from young Faham. Diving to his left, he made sure the ball did not cross the fence, and that will also make him feel good. He's just a young teenager. Just have a look once again. Sliced over point, and Faham runs to his left, makes good ground, and then manages to stop the ball. That's great stuff. Another slower one. One more to the total, which moves to 170. There used to be a time when the Pakistan great fast bowlers, they just used to bowl Yorkers and clean up the tail. Now are the days where fast bowlers are now they've become nicer, bowl slower ones to the tail enders.
It's also the reverse swing has gone. It's not as much reverse swing nowadays than it used to be. So yes, Yorkers and pace is important, but you need to a little bit of reverse swing to deceive the batsman even more. Hasibullah, he's in the field as a substitute. I'm sure he's probably get a chance in the final. What do you think? Like if Asif or Umar Akmal not performing, don't you think he's done well in the in recent past, and he's an aggressive player as well?
I think tactically that makes sense, because if you see two left-arm spinners will operate definitely. Hyderabad have Asif Afridi to bowl new ball in the circle, and left-hander like Hasibullah, who's aggressive, can be effective. So tactically it makes sense, and this is the end of the 20th over, and now teams will shake hands as we see the dugout of Mirpurkhaas, a very, very happy and a satisfied dugout. They reached the finals. They win this game by 37 runs, a convincing victory and a top-class performance. And rightly so, Mohammad Sohail definitely has to be the man of the match tonight. He played exceptionally well along with Umar Amin, put up a great opening partnership and ensured a very good total for this game.
Yes, also Usman Tariq with the ball. He just changed the game, and Mirpurkhaas Tigers must be really, really happy. Everything went their way apart from the toss. Batting, bowling, fielding, whatever you talk about, Mirpurkhaas is just outstanding today.
Well, a very happy bunch, a very satisfied leader who leads from the front, scoring the most number of runs in this tournament, and he leads his side back to the pavilion after putting up a very impressive show in the field, and before that with the bat. Outstanding performance, and deservingly Mirpurkhaas have won this game and will now play Hyderabad Bahadurs once again in the final of the first season of the ZKB Sindh Premier League. An outstanding game. Both the batters, Sohail and Umar Amin, they were very aggressive, had good intent up front, made use of the power play, and then carried on, did not throw their wickets away, and this partnership was the key to their success in this game. Backed up by top-class fielding and great mystery bowling from Usman Tariq. So a complete performance. And these are the innings highlights. They started in aggressive fashion. We saw some wonderful shots on the up, off the back foot. Clark was sensational. Once again, a great shot. Wasn't a bad delivery, but a huge straight six. And then a couple of straight drives. Some bludgeoned down, and this was the start of it. The great catching. This was Danish Aziz taking an excellent catch running back, dismissing Saibzada. The shots continued, and Nafe came in, and he was creative, hitting 2 4s and a 6 in 1 over till this misunderstanding took place, and Umar Amin was brilliant with his direct hit. And this was a huge wicket in context of the game. And then Clark, he had no idea which way the ball was going. And then this 6 in between, and the wickets kept falling. Haider Ali didn't matter in the whole tournament. And this one, once again, no clue of what Usman Tariq was up to. Muneeb came in. He looked good for some time, getting a few boundaries, playing a cameo. And there was an odd misfield too. And some big hits along. Unless once again Usman came in and demolition job started. And catches were taken by Mirpurkhaas fielders. And once again we saw Asim Ali Jatt running to his left and taking another catch. And the wickets just kept on falling. And Mirpurkhaas strengthening their grip on the game. And the rest, well, they didn't matter at all. In the end, an odd 6 from Jalil, but then nothing much. So the innings highlight was brought to you by Al Hayat Group, and we'll go down to Misha. She has some special guest with her.
Thank you, Salman. We finally got the finalists of the ZKB Sindh Premier League Season 1. Mirpurkhaas Tigers versus Hyderabad Bahadurs. Mirpurkhaas Tigers just won the match by 37 runs against Karachi Ghazis. And right now, I've got with me the man of the moment, Danish Aziz, for his brilliant figures of 3 for 33. Danish, 2 big wickets, Iftikhar Ahmed, Haider Ali. What was the plan?
I think plan was quite simple, to bowl wicket to wicket, and I think we did it, and that was the plan.
Danish, we saw the spinners dominate in your innings, you along with Usman Tariq. What was the pitch really playing like?
I think Usman was key, the way he bowled. I think that was exceptional, and I think I just tried to bowl wicket to wicket, and I think that was key.
It was definitely key. Now the next match is the final. Congratulations firstly on the Hyderabad Bahadurs. What are really the plans now?
Well, they have beaten us twice, so we are quite hopeful that we can do it this time.
I hope you can do it this time. So I wish you best of luck for the finals. Congratulations again, and thank you for being here with us.
Thank you.
And with that, we have the 2 finalists. Of course, Hyderabad Bahadurs versus Mirpurkhaas Tigers taking on each other in the final. And with that, it's back up to you, Coms.
Thank you, Misha, and that was Danish Aziz. He was very happy with his performance, and this is the batting card of Karachi Ghazis. And they started off well, but nobody really kicked on to play that one big knock which was required in such a big chase. 25 to Sahibzada Clark, 22, 15 Khwaja. And one thing I surely can object is, if you say Iftikhar is your best batter, why would you play him at number 6? This is a question that remains to be answered by somebody who was taking decisions while sending this batting order. The rest, obviously, they did not arrive to the party. And the bowling, well, earlier on it was some big hits by the batters. So Sameen Gul got 4 overs. He bowled 36 runs. He gave none of the wickets that he could take. Asim Ali 2 overs for 31 was very expensive. Shahab 3 overs, 21 for 1. And that is the most important wicket of Sahibzada Farhan. And Usman came in with his mystery. 24 he gave, took 3 wickets, was exceptional and was the root cause of this major loss of Karachi Ghazis. Danish, again, 4 overs, 33 for 3, was very useful. Qasim 2 overs, 16 for 1. And in the end, an easy win for Mirpurkhaas Tigers. The match summary: Karachi won the toss and they elected to field first, and the pitch that they thought it played differently. And I think Umar Amin and Sohail were special. Sohail, the youngster, the emerging player, 71 of 36, surely stood out in this game, and Umar Amin just carried on his brilliant form, scoring 71 of 43. Qasim finishing well, 33 of 21. And 2 wickets each to Jalil and Muneeb, and Iftikhar couldn't pick up a wicket tonight. And when it came to the chase, Sahibzada and Clark couldn't kick on. We'll take a short break. When we come back, it's Ali Yunus with the presentation.